maybe. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second live stream of the day. This time it is for the girls' hockey game. The girls will be taking on the Lajeunesse Royals, same as the boys earlier on, as they came out with the 4-1 win. But the girls look to do the same as the boys, as they have a tough matchup against the 2-ranked Royals. Like I had mentioned earlier, it is a win-or-go-home situation for both teams, now moving on to the second day. So it's all on the line today for the Vortex. First period action's underway shortly. Starting in net tonight for the Vortex, number 31, Ryan Walton. Starting back on the blue line, number 5, Kensington Verbijar, and number 14, Olivia McKindo. On forward at center, number 10, Ryan Adams, and number 6, Bryn Walton, and number 9, Lola DeBruin. And you can hear it over here. The boys team is here and supportive for the girls. Face-off is won by the Vortex. Verbijar gives it over to McKindo. McKindo tries to give it up to Adams, but Adams just a little far out in front. McKindo almost gets a piece on that stick. The Bruin racing back to get it. They do. Proudset will pick that puck up for the Royals. A nice move made there, but it's taken back by the Vortex. Able to clear that zone. I'd say waved off. The Royals pick it up in their own zone. They try to put it off the boards. It goes up top. Verbijar gets a kick on it. The Brownset picks that puck up and she'll skate back the other way on a 2-on-1. Putting it over to the right side. A pass just far out. Doesn't get to there. McKindo picks off that pass, trying to put it up the boards for DeBruin. Royals will pick it up, throw it out towards the front of the net. Brownset takes the tumble. Nothing called. Good play by Verbijar. The puck does come out. Walton's off to the races to get there. Lajeunesse will have some time down on their zone, circling with it. DeBruin racing over towards it. They can't find it, and it'll come out. Wilson will be the first of that puck, circling with it down in the Vortex zone. Taking her time, she'll take it behind Walton's net. Looking around. Make a pass up the middle of the ice over towards Fournette. Fournette will get it up for Barone. Barone can't get her stick on it. Lajeunesse able to smack that back into the Vortex zone. Rhodey picks it up, puts it up the boards for Colnut. Colnut gets it up the wall. The ref gets in the way. Nice pinch by their stripes. And Colnut's able to throw that puck back in. Fournette racing over to the wall. She gets there in time, takes a tumble. But Wilson there to keep that puck in. Lajeunesse able to smack that puck back out. Rhodey will be the first into it. Walton will have to get a stick on it. She'll cover it, and that'll be a whistle. A good start for the Vortex. 2 minutes into this period. The face-off will come to the right side of Walton's net with Adams taking the face-off. Taking his time, the ref drops the puck. Puts it over to the other side. DeBruin will be the first of that puck. Gets it up along the boards, but it will go down for icing. And come back the other way.
I was thinking he was dropping the puck on him, and then he didn't.
Face off to the left side of Walton's got this time. Adams still taking the face off. Won by Adams. Drops back over to McKindo. McKindo will look to turn on the Burners. McKindo's got some room to skate in. She's going to take it. She'll take it out left. She puts it up the board for DeBruin. DeBruin skating that puck in. She'll put it towards the net. Nice shot. Goes wide. Up on the boards. Verbijar is able to keep that in. Drops it low. Adams out front with the shot. Shot again. A rebound opportunity to herself, but she can't bury it. DeBruin giving some good body contact along the wall. Adams picks it back up, circling around with it, taking her time, trying to get it up the middle towards McKindo, but the Lajeunesse Royals will take it back, taking it up the left wall. Nice pass up to the wall, taking it over to the other side, putting it out front, tipped away. Brownset unable to get that puck on her stick. Adams fighting to take back possession of it. Lajeunesse keeps it. Pinned up against the wall. Adams, the lone Vortex. DeBruin coming in to help. Shoves somebody to the ground. And hand pass is called. For a second, I thought they were calling the penalty on DeBruin, but nope. So the face-off will come just outside the the Vortex zone, with Colnut taking the face-off. No, they forgot to stop the clock. And they're just realizing it. Brownstead with an opportunity to shoot. Goes towards the net. Pad saved by Walton. Danica Wilson takes the tumble, but she gets that puck back. Barone picks it up. And Barone skating down with Colnut. Barone puts it up the boards for herself. She's still got a lane to skate. Loses the puck, but keeps with it. Colnut tries to pick that puck up, but Lajeunesse will get it taken out of the zone. Trying to keep it in his roadie. It does come out, but it's fired right back in. Fournette racing over to the wall to get that puck. She gets a poke on it, but Wilson will pick it up and look at take it herself. Making a nice move, but she loses it in her feet. Lajeunesse gets a breakout pass. Roadie will be there to stop it. Roadie picks up that puck along the wall. Roadie gets knocked down in the process. Nothing called. Still fighting down in the corner. Coleman will pick it up. Throws it up top for Barone. Barone trying to finish that clear. Doesn't get it. Coleman attempting to come out and clean the job up. And Wilson will finish that clear. Lajeunesse circling with it in their own zone. Fournette almost gets a hand on it. Tipped off, no icing. McKinnon has time in her own zone. Taking it behind the net. She puts it up the boards for Barone. Barone trying to get it up the ice for Adams. Ref gets in the way. Fournette racing over, almost gets a chop. Putting it up the boards for Lajeunesse along the left wall. And Lajeunesse will just fire it into the Vortex zone. Hits off the corner, goes behind Walton's net. Picked up by Verbijar. Verbijar will take her time with it. Circling around, she'll take it up the middle, and she'll lose that puck. No choice to go back down below. McKinnon gets a pass up towards De Bruin. De Bruin gets a nice pick, and she might have a break coming up the right side. Got to make a nice move. She does. Nice kick. Puts it out front. Adams has to get a poke, but she doesn't get it. A good pick there by De Bruin, almost getting a nice opportunity. Lajeunesse fires it down the other way. That will be icing. And we'll head back down to the Lajeunesse zone. But what an opportunity that the Vortex had there. So we had a little bit of an error in the timekeeper's box. The clock is wrong, but they are fixing it right now. There we go. Perfect. Face off to the left side. Tied up one by the Vortex. Shot from Rhodey. Flies up in the air, but it's caught by Scotland Durham. I think it's a name. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what Scotland's last name is. I think it's Durham. I'm trying to name drop as many players as I can. Face off, tied up again. Rhodey with a shot. Just misses the net up in the corner. Adams gets a pick on it. Wilson will throw that puck towards the net. Attempted tip by De Bruin. Doesn't get a good piece of it. And the puck will come out. Wilson having to race back to get to that puck. And she gets a good back check. The boys team getting loud up along the boards. De Bruin with the puck. She'll drop it back for Adams. And Adams has got a little room to skate. Loses the puck, but the Bruin's there to pick it right back up. Put it up along the wall. Lajeunesse will pick it up. Throw it down the other way. Icing waved off. Verbijar with some time, trying to put it up the boards. Walton will pick it up. Walton's got a little room to skate. She'll try to get it over to Colnut. Colnut's still got a little room to skate. Trying to get over there in time, doesn't get it. Lajeunesse will put it back into the Vortex zone. Verbijar racing to that puck with Brownstead following behind. Both take a tumble in the corner, shot towards the net. Blocked, pad saved by Walton. Put up the board for Barone. Barone's got a little room to skate. A little bit of pressure coming from her, but she still remains possession of that puck. Nice play by Barone. Another nice play. She remains possession of it. Taking it in herself. Good player. She comes in, taking it out wide. Keeping possession of that puck. What a great play there from Barone. And it's put up top for Verbijar. Verbijar smacks it down low. Back down for Colnut. Colnut circling with it. Nice milling by Colnut. But it's given up top to McKinnon. McKinnon puts it down and lays the boom. What a play by McKinnon with a reverse hit. But it'll come out. Adams still has this puck. Makes a nice move. She'll take it out wide. Makes a nice cut up the middle. Loses the puck in the process and almost makes a nice play. Keeping it in is Fournette. With the Wildcats unable to keep that puck in. And Adams will be called for offside. But what a reverse hit by McKinnon here on the left side. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a lot. Yeah, 55. Face off just outside the Lajeunesse zone is tied up. Taken by Lajeunesse, but it's broken up by De Bruin right away. De Bruin will pick it up again, put it up the boards. Adams will pick it up, put it up along the boards for herself. Skating out front. Loses the puck, trying to make a move. We'll put it up the boards for Rhodey. Rhodey will walk it in, shoot it towards the net. Sticked away by Durham. Picked up by Adams, skating around with it, looking for an opportunity to put the puck towards the net. Makes another nice move, cutting out front. Puts that shot towards the net, blocked by Lajeunesse. Lajeunesse gets that puck up along the boards. Brownset trying to finish that clear, but Adams will pick it up, makes a nice move. Couple of bodies flying down low. Adams will drop it down low for Walton. Walton racing over to that puck. Trying to get it up top for Wilson. Wilson trying to put it out front for somebody, but Lajeunesse will pick it up, get across ice over to Brownset. Brownset racing over with Rhodey, but a nice move by Rhodey, loses Brownset. She'll get across ice to Wilson. Wilson makes a nice move out left. But Lajeunesse takes that puck back. Wow, down goes bodies. Oh, that looked uncomfortable. And Colnut is hurt. That one did not look comfortable. Lajeunesse takes a tumble and takes Colnut down with him. Colnut seems to be hurt. She is getting up on her own free will, so that is a good sign. But what a scary hit that was. Kind of reminded me of a cartoon character falling over.
That way I can see around you.
But otherwise, she is on the bench. Got up on her own free will, and that is a good sign. We hope she's okay. Adams will be on the ice with Barone and Fournette on the wing. Tied up, but it's taken by Lajeunesse. Lajeunesse gets that puck up the middle of the ice. Give it over to McKindo. McKindo will look to take it herself. She takes it out wide, and McKindo's got a lane to skate. Taking it herself, she'll look to come out wide. Taking it behind the net. Putting it out front off the post. Nice play there by McKindo. McKindo gets forced to come back in. Knock that puck down low. Adams trying to meet that puck in its path. It's stuck on the back of the net. Ref doesn't blow the whistle. Adams keeps possession of it. She'll put it up the boards for Verbijar. Verbijar walks it in, puts it towards the net. Blocker save, up in the air. Nothing there. Adams still taking her time with it. Walking it up, shot, glove save by Scotland. And the ref blows the whistle. Puck comes loose, but the ref does blow the whistle, and that'll give us a stoppage of play. Colnut is back in the rotation. Good sign for this Vortex team. And a good opportunity there by Adams. And she'll try to win this draw back over towards McKindo. Face off one towards McKindo. McKindo with a shot. She'll take it. She'll put it way wide. But it's taken by De Bruin, given down low for Adams. Can't pick it up. Walton picks that puck up along the wall, but Lajeunesse will take it back. They put it up the middle of the ice. Nobody touches it on the way through. And McKindo gets the first of that puck. Finds it. McKindo will look around. Makes a nice move up along the right wall. McKindo will skate it out in front, and she's going to take it herself. Once again, skating all the way, 200 feet, takes it out wide, cutting up left, throws it towards the net, misses. Rhodey's got to race over to keep that puck in, and it doesn't stay in. Lajeunesse will take it up the left side. De Bruin the last link. Shot towards the net, goes way wide. De Bruin coming up, forces the turnover, put it over to the other side. Rhodey will pick it up. Rhodey trying to get that puck up the boards for Walton. Adams coming in to help, but the puck gets dropped behind Walton's net. McKindo gets that puck up the boards for De Bruin. De Bruin makes a nice move, but she's got to race over to get it. Unsuccessful at getting the puck back. Lajeunesse takes it into the Vortex zone. Colnut back on the ice. Knocked away by Rhodey. Colnut comes in, gives a body. A couple of bodies. With good aggressive plays by Colnut. Rhodey picks that puck up, puts it up the boards for Barone. Barone gets a piece of it, and she's coming down with Colnut. 2-on-1. Barone skates it out wide, puts it out in front. Shot opportunity still there. Comes in, Katie Fournette puts it towards the net. Off a couple of bodies, where is it? It's out in front. Barone puts it back behind her. Danica Wilson skates in with a lane. Shot! Blocker saved by Scotland. Wilson still with that puck. She puts it up top for Verbijar. Verbijar with a shot. Nice save by Scotland, and she gets on top of it for the whistle. What an opportunity there for the Vortex. But just unable to bury it and put it in the back of the net. That was close.
For some reason it came up said cancel Titan.
Oh, it keeps doing that. It's weird. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I had.
No, you're not typing anything. Don't worry. Face off to the right side, won by Adams. Olivia McKindow's shot goes wide. Verbijar racing over along the wall to get to that puck. She gets there. Tries to drop it down low for Adams. Good pinch by Verbijar. Keeps that puck in the zone. Drops it back behind the net. Almost makes it out front. Attempted wraparound by Adams. And the ref blows the whistle again. He keeps blowing it early.
They got the.
But it'll give Vortex a breather. Will Piercy having some words on the bench. DeBruin tries to throw it towards the net off the face-off. Picked up by Adams. Adams will circle with it. Throw it out front. Walton with a shot opportunity. Puck's still there, but Scotland Durham jumps on top of it and gets the whistle. I really hope that's her last name is Durham. I keep saying it. Yeah, no, Bryn just no hockey IQ whatsoever.
She's right there, but she just couldn't get it.
Tied up. Won by the Vortex. An opportunity for Olivia McKinnon to walk in and take a shot, but she wasn't aware of it. And it comes back into the Lajeunesse zone. McKinnon picks it up, taking it behind her own net, puts it up the boards for Adams. Adams not there. Throwing it towards the net. Walton will jump on top of it for a whistle. So that face-off will come to the right side of Walton's net. With Adams taking that face-off again. DeBruin and Walton remaining on the ice as their wingers. Face-off is tied up, but it's taken by Lajeunesse. Walton skating up to the middle. Blocked shot by Adams. DeBruin will pick it up. She puts it up the boards, and Walton's off to the races. See if she can get to that puck in time. Race is over. Shot towards the net. Saved by Scotland. Walton still behind the net. Takes the tumble. Puck does come out. Vortex get a piece of it. Brody trying to race back. She picks it off. Brown said just misses. Walton racing over to get to that puck. Lajeunesse picks it up along the wall. They get it cross ice. Brownset gets a piece of it, gets the icing waved off. Rhodey racing down with Brownset. Brownset making a couple of nice plays up along the wall, but Rhodey shuts that down quickly. Shot opportunity out in front of the net. Doesn't happen. Fournette racing over, gets a piece of it. Blocks that shot. Rhodey racing over, and she's going to get called for it. Brownset will draw the penalty for Lajeunesse, and the Vortex will head to the box on a 2-minute cross-checking penalty. Those two have been aggressive at each other all game, and it seems like Rhodey will get the piece of it. So a 2-minute penalty kill for this Vortex, with Colnett coming on to kill it with Barone, McKinnon, and Verbijar. McKinnon gets that puck, and she's able to get that clear. Barone being the first one to race over the puck. She almost gets a piece of it. Colnett racing over to get a piece of it. McKinnon will get it down in her own zone, looking to get an ice. Verbijar will get it down the ice. Brownset there meets the puck in his path. Brownset will take it in herself, gets it over to the middle of the ice. Colnett picks it up, gets it out. Good clear by Colnett, and Colnett will be the lone defender going in and that puck pressure. Put up the boards. Verbijar able to keep that puck in. Colnett trying to give some good defensive pressure. Lajeunesse gets that puck up to the center of the ice, hits off the skate, picks it back up. Barone racing back, puts it up center for Brownset. Brownset trying to get a shot, pad saved by Walton. Giving up the boards to the blue line, shot towards the net, blocked by Colnett. Puck is still out in front, shot off the post, rebound opportunity. Glove saved by Walton! Saved by Walton, and if you could see, they got two Wildcats teammates behind there cheering her on, looking like they're having the time of their life. With 1 minute 7 seconds remaining on this penalty kill, the Vortex are looking good so far, but still have that puck down in their zone. Adams will take the face off with the Bruin, McKinnon, and Wilson. Face off tied up, taken by the Vortex. DeBruin gets a piece of it, and she gets that clear. DeBruin off to the races, trying to get down to the Lajeunesse zone. Durham plays it behind her net. Picked up by Laj. They put it up the boards. Adams tries to put a stop to it, but it goes under her feet. Laj got a 2-on-2. Coming down the other way, they try to put the shot towards the net, goes way wide. McKinnon goes to pick it up, puts it up along the boards for DeBruin. DeBruin picks it up, and she'll get that clear. Taking their time behind their net. Laj circles with it, giving it up the boards, almost picked off by Adams. De Bruin gets that puck back over towards the Lajeunesse zone, picks it up again, and she'll fire it down towards the other side. 23 seconds remaining in this penalty, and the last minute of play in this first period. Adams picks off that puck, looks for a lane to shoot, shot way over the net. Lajeunesse with an opportunity to come back the other way. They put it off the boards. Brody getting ready to come back onto the ice with 5 seconds remaining in that penalty. Wired over to the other side. De Bruin almost gets a piece of it. Ref gets in the way. And it is back to even strength. Brody back on the ice. Puck put out in front for somebody to pick up. Nobody there to get it. Colnut gets down, taking down the Lajeunesse player with her. That's Brown set. De Bruin still fighting along the wall. Colnut picks it up, gives it down the ice. Somebody's going to get called, and it looks like it's Vista, and they'll get called for too many men. So the Vortex touch it.
Are you kidding me?
For interference. What did 9 White do?
Interference, really?
Thought it was too many men.
Where was the interference at?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
But the Vortex will head to the box on a 2-minute interference call that I did not see, but it was seen by the ref and decision made. So 4 seconds remains in this period with a 2-minute power play or 2-minute penalty kill for the Vortex. His faceoff is tied up by Colnut, and that shuts down any opportunity they can get to end this period.
So do I have to add the time back to it?
Yeah, I think so. And then I got to show you how to change the period.
Okay.
At the end of the first period, the score remains 0-0.
Why have they got 20 minutes on it?
It's not supposed to be 20 minutes, but
It should only be 15.
are we going to have a... Yeah, they're telling them
Oh, he's
15.
telling them, okay.
There you go. But there will be a minute 56 remaining in that
There we go.
Vista penalty on a interference call against Lola De Bruin. But the Vortex have put up a very good fight early in this game, keeping them down to minimal shots. Ryan has seen about 6, and we've given about the same amount back. A lot of pressure over on the Lajeunesse side, with the Vortex putting as many shots as they can towards Durham. But both strong goaltending from both sides. And a very evenly matched team. And a very impressive slate from the Lajeunesse Royals, as they only have 8 rostered skaters.
Come on, Vista!
So Walton back into her net. Same with Durham. We're getting ready to start this second period. Taking the face-off will be Colnut. What a change that is, bumping Colnut up the forward, and especially at center. Colnut ties up that face-off, almost comes out with it, but it's won over the Brown set. Wilson gets a piece of it and gets that clear. Lajeunesse picks it up, puts it along the wall. They've got a 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Colnut joining late, shot towards the net. Glove saved by Walton. So face-off will come to the left side of Walton's net. Same line remains on the ice. Colnut and Barone with Wilson and Rhodey. Colnut wins that face-off back over to Rhodey. Rhodey tries to get that clear. Hits off the left pad. Getting down behind the net. Wilson picks it up, and Wilson tries to get that clear. She does. Barone racing over to get to that puck along the wall. Lajeunesse has no choice but to clear. They do get out. Colnut picks it up, and she's looking for a lane to skate. She might have it. Taking it herself out wide. On the left side, takes a stick. Keeps possession of that puck. Falls down, and she draws the penalty. What a play by him. What an effort by Peyton Colnut, taking it up the left side, taking it out wide, draws the tripping penalty, and that'll bring us to a 4-on-4 for a minute 16. And the Vortex will have a power play after that penalty expires on the Bruin. On to take the face-off is Adams, with Colnut on the wing. One back to McKindo. McKindo loses that puck. She does keep it in. Taking it out wide. Drops it down low. Nobody down there to pick it up. Giving back up to the boards for Verbijar. Verbijar picks it up, still with possession of it. She cuts it out wide. Colnut with a shot towards the net, but it goes way wide. Adams loses her stick in the process. It's knocked out, but McKindow will pick it up. Give it cross ice to her D partner. Verbijar skates it in herself. Cutting it out towards the board. She drops it down low. Brownset takes a tumble. Adams racing to the corner. Adams stops it in his tracks. Trying to clear it is Lajeunesse, but they don't get it out in time. But they get the clear that time. It will go down for icing, though, as it is 4-on-4. And the Vortex will get an opportunity down on the Lajeunesse zone.
I was paying attention.
I know. I was going to say thank you for doing it again.
No problem.
You're doing a good job. Face off to the right side of Durham's net with Adams taking the face off. She wins it back to Rhodey. Rhodey will take the shot. Pad save by Durham. Give it up to the blue line. Rhodey picks it up, gives it back down to Adams. Adams trying to make a nice move, but Rhodey will come in to pick it up, bringing it up close. Shot is there. Rebound goes left. Rhodey picks it up back at the blue line. Rhodey makes a nice move, puts it towards the net, goes way wide. 8 seconds remaining on that De Bruin penalty. Adams racing up top to pick up that puck, drops it down low, nobody there to pick it up. De Bruin's back on the ice, and there's a 42-second power play for the Vortex. Rhodey picks it up, looking for De Bruin along the wall. She'll look to take it herself, and she takes off. Giving it up to Annika Wilson up along the wall. Wilson racing in, taking it out wide, loses the puck. Couple of nice moves there by Wilson. She give it up top to Barone. Barone with a shot towards net, blocked by Lajeunesse. Wilson picks it up, makes a nice move, gives it up to Barone. Barone back down to the corner for Wilson. Wilson making a couple of nice moves. She'll cut it up the middle, gives it up top for Adams. Adams stick handling around. She brings it up front, making a nice move again. She'll give it up top to Barone. Barone makes a nice move, cutting it up to the center. And that penalty is up for Laj. Barone still with that puck down low. Lajeunesse losing it on their feet, giving up to De Bruin on the wall. De Bruin trying to give it out front for Adams, and that puck will come out. Gives the Vortex a chance to get a change, get a breather. Wilson will circle with it down in the Vortex zone. Giving it over to De Bruin. De Bruin can't get her stick on it. Laj gets that puck up the boards, and that goes down for icing. De Bruin stuck on the ground here, but a good effort from her. And 11:49 remains in the second period, remaining 0-0. Face-off will be to the left side of Jerome's net. With Colnut taking that face-off. She ties it up, wins it back to Verbijar. Verbijar with a shot. Rebound opportunity was there for Bruin, but she was just a little far out wide. Puck wire around to the other side. Verbijar getting up along those boards to pinch. She keeps that puck in. Colnut finds it, gives it up top for Walton. Out in front for De Bruin. De Bruin shot, pad saved by Durham. Another great opportunity there. De Bruin tries to find that puck and get her chance back. But a good save by Durham. Both these goaltenders standing on their head today.
I gotta stop right on the button this time.
Look at you. Face off tied up. Won by Adams. Adams trying to make a nice move. Stuck in between the feet. Walton's on the ground. Verbijar trying to keep that puck in. It's still in. Brownset making a couple of fighting. Nothing called. But Lash got a one-on-one. Coming back the other way. De Bruin racing in hard, and she breaks it up. What a play by De Bruin. Walton fighting down there with Brownset. Brownset knocks somebody to the ground. Verbijar picks that puck up, gives it over to McKindow. McKindow gets that puck up to De Bruin, doesn't pick it up. McKindow will look to skate it herself, and she's going to take off. Taking it up the right wall. Cuts it out to the middle. Shot blocked by Lajeunesse. Good effort there. But it's given up top. Walton has it. She'll give it up to Verbijar. Verbijar will drop it down low. McKindow down up playing forward. Tries to get it out front for Adams. Still fighting down low with it. It's put behind the net. Walton racing over to get to it. Verbijar trying to keep that in. She misses it. And she's got a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Brownset takes a tumble on her own feet. Shot from Lash. Pad saved by Walton. Giving up the boards for Walton. Walton has to race over to get it. Hit off the skate of Adams. Verbijar will pick it up. And it's fired back into the Vortex zone. Rhodey picks it up, taking it behind Walton. Giving it up the boards. But Laj will be there to meet it in its path. Throw a shot towards the net. Rebound might be there. Brody picks it up, gives it up the boards for Fournette. Fournette giving good defense, leaving them with no choices, and they have no choice to pump it back in. Brody picks it up, looking to skate it herself. She gets it up the boards for Barone. Doesn't get a good piece of it. Lajeunesse a little offside there, but nothing called. Coleman back on defense. Bodies go flying. Coleman's got her stick stuck. Brody giving good pressure along the wall, putting it out front. Nobody there to pick it up. Fournette will be the first to the wall, trying to pick up that puck. Wilson gets a piece of it, and Wilson's got a lane to skate. Takes it out wide, loses it in the feet, and Lajeunesse takes it back. 2-on-2 coming in. They give it left side. Shot opportunity broken up by a stick on Coleman, and Walton jumps on top of it to cover it. Both Coleman and Fournette go down in the corner, but nothing seems to get called.
Yeah, like they're not calling anything.
Nothing. Cole not able to get up, but slowly, with a little bit discomfort. Face off to the right side of Walton's net. With the 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this second period. Face off is won by the Vortex, picked up by Rody. Rody stick handles, Lindy gives it up the board for Barone. Lajeunesse picks it up at the blue line, shot towards net, goes way wide. Trying to pick it up, Lajeunesse behind the net. Wilson gets a poke on it. Trying to throw it out in front of the net, nothing there. And Coleman's picked it up with Barone coming down the other way with Fournette frying it down. Coleman taking her time, cuts it out wide to the middle. Gets taken down. Barone's got an opportunity. Taking it out for a wraparound. Opportunity's there. Vermijard picks it up, throws it towards the net. Rebound's there, but it's thrown to the corner. And Coleman throws a hit. Gets the penalty. And the Vortex will head back onto the penalty kill.
What did we do this time?
Peyton went and hit somebody along the wall.
That's the only thing they're calling. They're not calling anything.
So Coleman will head to the box on a 2-minute body checking penalty. That'll put the Vortex on the penalty kill in a crucial time. They've got to play some lockdown defense here and minimize all shots towards the net with 8:37 remaining in this second. Face-off tied up, but taken by Lajeunesse. They circle with it, throw it down to the corner. McKinnon will pick it up, fire it up along the wall. Good pinch by Brownset, throws it out front. Nobody there to pick it up. Another opportunity for the shot. Glove saved by Walton. Face-off in the same spot, left side of the Walton net. Tied up, won by Adams. McKinnon gets that clear. Barone picks it up, and Barone's got a little room to skate. She'll take it out left on the penalty kill, trying to put it towards the net. Circling around, taking her time, makes a nice stop, gets hit in the process. Still remains possession of that puck. Giving it up top for McKinnon. McKinnon will look for a shot. Blocked by Brownset. She's got to get back to cover that. McKinnon takes down Brownset, nothing called. Brownset's been a big target all game. Nothing called on the referees. Knocked down in the process. Shot attempt by Brownset. Misses the net, but it hits off the body of McKinnon. Adams picks up that puck, trying to get that clear. Stuck in the feet. Will come out loose. Adams trying to get it up the boards. Knocked back in by Lajeunesse. It's still there. Vermijard picks it up and gets the clear. What a sequence that was. Adams gets a poke on that puck. Lajeunesse still trying to take it back into the Vortex zone. Puck gets cleared. Adams trying to get a piece of it. Lajeunesse picks it back up, trying to turn it up. Adams will pick it up. Adams make a nice move, and she's got a little room to skate. She is gassed though, so not a lot of effort being put into it. Nice pick by Danica Wilson. Trying to pinch it, it's pinched by the refs. Then Lajeunesse unable to get that pass up to the middle of the ice. The Bruins got some time with it, with 15 seconds remaining on that Coleman penalty. The Bruin throws it to the other side for Rody. Rody's got to race over towards it, get it out. Rody pinned up against the wall, fighting for that puck. Gets knocked out loose. Rody gets that clear, and that's the end of the Coleman penalty. Onto the ice comes Fournette. Walton on one side. Racing over, it's given up to Danica Wilson along the wall, and Wilson will fire it into the Lajeunesse zone. Stopped in its path. Too many men there, nothing called. Stick lift by Wilson. Wilson picks it up, and she's got a little room to skate. Taking it up the left wall. Nice movement by Wilson. Shot on the net. Rebound is there. Doesn't go anywhere. De Bruin racing over against the wall. She finds it in her feet. Picks it up again. She'll throw it down low. Fournette racing to the corner. Tries to pick up that puck. Wilson will be the one to pick it up. Throw it down low for Walton or Fournette. Not a good idea to have both of those ones on you at the same time. Walton skating over, giving good pressure. Gives them no choice but to dump it in. Rhodey will pick it up. Walton comes off for a change. Rhodey makes a nice move. Starting to skate up the left side. Makes another nice move, but she loses the puck in the process. Wilson trying to get it up to Fournette. Fournette nowhere to be found. And Lajeunesse has the time to regroup in their zone. Trying to throw it up to the center. Barone gets a piece of it, but it's a 1-on-2. Brownset coming in, turns into 2-on-2. Shot towards the net. Shoulder saved by Walton. Brownset picks that puck up, back up along the wall. Pinched by Wilson. Kept out by Wilson. And Barone's got a room to skate. Adams picks it up, loses it in the feet, but she still picks it up. Barone racing over, she finds it. Gets a stick lift. Remains possession of the puck. Circling around behind the net. Throws it out in front, saved by Scotland. .456 remains in this game with yet a 0-0 score again. Face-off is tied up. 1 to the Vortex. Can McKenna keep it in? She can. Looking to throw a shot towards the net. It gets blocked. Trying to clear that puck again. McKindo coming in to try and keep it in. Lajeunesse gets it out. McKindo's got a back check. Lajeunesse puts it out to the middle. Broken up by McKindo. Barone gets a pick up on it. Taking it out wide. Loses it in the skates. Throws it up to the middle of the ice. McKindo picks it up and she has a lane to skate, but she'll drop it off for De Bruin. Offside on the Vortex. De Bruin will have to clear LeBruin. Mix both her first name and her last name. Verbijar over towards Barone. Barone almost gets a pickup. McKindo will find it. She'll fire it into the Lajeunesse zone. Lajeunesse has a little bit of time. Look to make something happen with it. De Bruin picks that puck up along the wall. Finds a loose space. Taking it out wide. Shot towards the net. Covered by Durham. The Vortex are definitely picking up shots towards the net. Battering Scotland as she continues to shut down each opportunity that comes her way. Face-off will be taken by Colnett. Barone remains on the ice. Face-off is won. Fournette tries to throw a shot towards the net. Comes out loose. Brownset gets a good piece on it, and it's coming back the other way. Another nice move by Brownset. She's got a break. Shot. Glove saved by Walton. Oh, yeah. 2 great moves by Brownset coming into the Vortex zone, but Walton flashes the leather. Highway robbery and gets the whistle. Face off to the right side of Walton's net. Picked up by Wilson. Wilson gets it up the boards. Trying to get it over to Barone. Give it up to the middle. Rhodey will get that clear. Lajeunesse just fires it back into the zone. Rhodey will have some time down behind her net. Brownset coming in, giving some pressure. Gives it up the boards. None of them to pick it up. Tipped off by Lajeunesse, and Colnett's racing up to the corner to pick up that puck. Barone finds it. Throws it out towards the front of the net. Giving back up top to the blue line. Lajeunesse picks it up. Throw it along the wards into the Vortex zone. Wilson going to be the first of that puck. Picks it up, takes it behind her own net. Looking for a lane to skate it herself. She has it. Nice move there, but Brownset stops it. It's a 2-on-1. Taking her time, gives it over to the right side. Shot, mass save by Walton. Rebound, knocked away by a skate. Fournette trying to find it. Get her backhand on it. She gives it up to Adams. Adams finding some open space. Taking it up the left wall. Still has that room. Skating in circles. Taking her time. Cutting it out to the middle. Makes a nice move. Making another nice move, but she loses that puck. Giving it over to the right side for Verbijar. Verbijar will skate it in, taking it up the right wall. Taking your time, gets pinned up against the boards. And the puck gets taken back by Lajeunesse. 2:12 remaining in this period. Giving over to the left side, cross-ice pass. Trying to throw it towards the front of the net. Picked up by Walton. Walton gets it up the boards for De Bruin. De Bruin racing over to get it, icing waved off. Gets it up the wall. Adams trying to meet that puck in its path, but it's picked up by McKindo. McKindo will look to skate it in herself. She'll take it, knocks it up the boards for herself. Loses the puck in the process, keeping with it though. Walton trying to keep that puck in, does come out. Verbijar gets a piece on it, but it comes back the other way. De Bruin, the last link. Coming back is McKindo. Easy glove save by Walton. So there are overtime rules. Overtime will be a 10-minute period consisting of 3-on-3. Because you have to press the...
Where am I at here?
133. Face off to the right side of Walton's net. Face off taken by Colnut. One off the draw by Lajeunesse. Brown set with an opportunity to shoot, but her stick gets tied up. Colnut racing over along the wall. Circling with it. Lajeunesse gives it to a D-to-D pass. Gets it back up along the wall. Brown set fluffs the pass. Giving up the boards. Barone finds it. Barone's got a lane to skate. She gets tied up. Stick's getting held. Colnut finds that puck. Attempted clear by Lajeunesse. Gets lost in defeat. Still pinned up along the wall. Lajeunesse will come out with it. Good push off by Barone. Brown set clears that puck. Body thrown. Nobody caught. Lajeunesse attempting to get that clear. Lajeunesse fans not happy about that one. Colnut circling with it. Tries to throw it out front. Hits off a skate of a Lajeunesse player. Last minute in this second period. Throwing it towards the wall. Rhodey keeps that puck in, but it bounces into the bench.
I think, you know what? The game is so close. We're letting it go.
Shouldn't be, but...
There's been missed calls on every side.
Yeah. Face off to the right side of Durham's net with Adams taking the face off. Won by Adams, giving to McKindo. McKindo over to Verbijar. Verbijar towards the net. Shot by Adams. Doesn't go anywhere. Given back up the boards. Lajeunesse gets a piece up along the boards. Verbijar puts a quick stop to it. Thrown towards the net. Doesn't go. McKindo picks it up. Looking for some room to skate. She'll give it up the boards for Walton. Walton doesn't get her stick on it. Drops back down into the Vortex zone. McKindo's got a hold of a stick. Gives it over to the other side for De Bruin. De Bruin gets tripped up. Nothing called. Giving down low, 3 seconds remaining. Thrown out in front, and that'll bring us to the end of that second period. I'll show you how to do overtime. Overtime.
What's overtime? Is it
10-minute 3-on-3 overtime for Sunday. This is exciting. Like an OT game. At the end of the second, the score remains 0-0. What a hard-fought game between these two teams. Both goalies shutting the door for both sides. The Vortex putting everything they have towards the net, but Durham has been standing on her head in between the pipes, shutting down every opportunity that goes towards her. Coach Walton giving a good pep talk at the bench. I can vouch for that as I was with them for a while. The boys hockey team making their way over here.
How many overtimes do they play?
Until someone scores. The boys hockey team making their way over here. I'm wondering if they want to come crash the live stream. Let's hope not. You guys better not be coming to crash my stream. Huh? Hey, come get the crowd hype. Come on. Get on the video. Come on, guys. Cavi, take the glasses off. On to start this overtime period. For the Vortex will be Adams taking the face off. De Bruin and Rhodey taking the face off. Or not taking the face off on the blue line. Face-off is won, taken by De Bruin. De Bruin makes a nice move. Brownson gets a piece on it, and she's got a break coming down towards Walton. Shot towards the net, hits off the glove. Adams finds that puck along the boards, gets it out. Dumped right back in, picked off by Adams. Adams takes it up the left wall, makes a nice move, but it's taken back by Lajeunesse. Lajeunesse gets that pass up the middle, and Brownstead's got a break. Opportunity coming in against Walton. Shot saved by Walton! Rebound hits off the side of the net. What an opportunity for Brownstead. De Bruin gets it up to center ice, trying to get it over. De Bruin loses her stick. It's a one-on-one coming back the other way. Shot towards the net. Glove saved by Walton. Yeah. Wow. So I think the Vortex headed over to the Lajeunesse side to try and get in Durham's head. Onto the ice comes Colnut, McKindo, and Wilson. If they can get that puck over to McKindo, they have a good chance. Picked up by McKindo. McKindo makes a couple of nice moves. She still has that puck, and she'll take it up the right wall. Couple of nice moves. McKindo's got some space. Coming in. Shot. Saved by Durham. Good opportunity there. Like I had just finished saying, they get McKindo that puck in her hands, and they've got some great opportunities they can brew up. Face-off tied up by Wilson, given up to the top for McKindo. McKindo doesn't keep that puck in, and she's got some time to regroup. She'll look around, give it up the boards for Colnut. Colnut picks that puck up, loses it on her skate, and she'll fire it into the Lajeunesse zone. Taken by a Lajeunesse defender, they put it up the boards, hops over the stick of a Lajeunesse defender. McKindo looking for some room to skate. She gets it up the boards for Wilson. Wilson trying to get that puck over to Colnut. Lajeunesse picks it up, smacked away by Colnut. And Lajeunesse gets some time in the Vortex zone. Throwing it towards the middle of the ice, nobody there. Down in the corner, McKindo will come and pick it up. Give it up to center ice for Colnut. Colnut trying to get it out, give it over to Wilson. Colnut able to K onside. Wilson still down low with that puck, given over to the corner. Colnut racing over to keep that puck in. Comes back the other way, trying to make a couple of nice moves. Broken up by McKindo. Shot scores! And Lajeunesse gets the OT winner. He comes out on top. What?
In the goals.
What a game from both teams today. Walton standing on her head from start to finish. Same with Durham, getting battered with shots. A couple of opportunities for the Vortex coming down, with Lajeunesse able to get the game winner, and they move on. That's upsetting. Hey, you guys got to keep going, though.
Hey, they better come to our game and be like,
Oh, trust me, they will. Hey, go make sure they know that, eh? Go make sure they know that.
Now that just means we'll be that much better next year.
Exactly. The last game for the girls Vortex team this year, but it's just the beginning for such a amazing program that is being built by Coach Walton and the Vortex team, with a lot of great players incoming for the next year. And this team's just going to continue to get better and better. Thank you for watching the girls' last game of the junior tournament. We will be back at 2:15 on Shuren Rink for the boys' second game of the day against the Red Raiders. So make sure you tune in for that one. Thank you guys for watching today's live stream, and we'll see you guys at 2:15.